What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? It's been 4 months since the mysterious death of Shanquella Robinson in Cabo, Mexico, and her killers still have not been brought to justice. Shanquella's lawyer recently returned from Mexico, and she said, hey, we're waiting on the U.S. State Department. That's the holdup. We're waiting on the U.S. State Department. Can't get anything done. So she's going to D.C. to demand that there be some intervention on behalf of the U.S. government. Fam, this is just blatant disrespect. We know they know what's going on. What is the holdup? All they got to do is say, we want them to pay for what they did. And it's a wrap. These so-called friends who said that Shanquella died of alcohol poisoning, they couldn't get their story straight when they called Shanquella's mother back in the States. Couldn't get the story straight. The mom knew that they were lying. And they kept on changing the story. Come to find out, Shanquella, the autopsy revealed that Shanquella had a broken neck and spinal cord injuries. Don't sound like alcohol poisoning to me. And also, the attorney for the family said that she tried to speak with the nurse who first showed up on the scene and made the report, the medical report or whatever, but she was told that that nurse no longer works for the hospital. So that sounds a little fishy, right? You got a big old case like that, and just 4 months later, the nurse mysteriously just vamps. Can't put your hands on the nurse. That sounds a little suspicious to me. What's going on? Is there something going on with the government? The government got its hands in it some kind of way? Is it some type of cover-up? Does one of those so-called friends have somebody who work in government, who work in law enforcement, who perhaps got some type of power or influence to manipulate the case? What's going on? Is there somebody on the other side in Mexico who is trying to hide something? Because Mexico should have stepped right in and put them under arrest right then on the spot. But they let them escape back to the States. Talk about incompetence. Talk about people who have no business in government, leading law enforcement in no capacity. This woman was murdered. She wasn't a criminal. She was murdered. An innocent person. She was a sister, a daughter, a cousin, a friend. Murdered. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. What's up with the congressmen and women in the United States? What's up with the senators? What's up with the state reps? Why aren't any of them leading the charge to try to get this woman justice, try to get the family justice? Why aren't any of these people that we vote for year after year after year leading the charge for justice? I mean, give us something, man. Give us something to try to believe in. Because right now, trust is at an all-time low. Confidence in public servants in the United States of America is at an all-time low. And it's not just in government. It's in law enforcement. It's in the judicial system. It's in the educational system, it's in healthcare, it's in the transportation industry, it's everywhere, fam. The trust is at an all-time low for leadership when it comes to public servants. I mean, you can pick any industry, and the bar is so low to the floor you can't go no more. Man, we need a whole do-over, man. I mean, this whole thing, just everything. Everybody just need to everybody need to be fired. All across the board, everything, everybody. Including the people at the airports, everybody. Just everybody get fired. Start over, man. We need a do-over. Because this country is going to hell in a handbasket. R.I.P. Shanquella Robinson. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?